What's going on, everyone? Dom from the Game Looters here, and you guys know what day it is. It is the Nintendo Switch 2 launch day. That's right, my friends. It is finally here. We have the Nintendo Switch 2 in hands right now. We have the Mario Kart bundle. So we're going to be opening this here today. Of course, you've probably seen a ton of unboxings already, so we won't spend too much time saying this all up. Make sure you guys stick with us right here on the channel, as we'll have navigation, we'll look at the eShop, we'll do other things. But in this video, we're just going to simply unbox and get this thing turned on, and we'll be comparing it to the Switch Lite and the other Switch variants as well. So stick around and let me know, did you get your pre-order today? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, let's go ahead and let's get this thing beginning to get unboxed. Let's get into this. I'm so freaking excited, guys. So right here we have the Nintendo Switch 2. And like I was saying, you know, we're just gonna get right into this box here, which I think is gonna be really, really exciting. Let's go ahead and let's peel this one away. We're getting into the Switch 2 now for the first time, which again, so exciting. So we're opening the Switch 2 here, which is really awesome. So immediately we get greeted with the brand new Joy-Con, the blue and the I don't know what color you call that. I guess it's like an orange color, you know, that we would call it here. So it's like an orange type color. Look at the detail there. You guys can see it's like a metally finish, which is really, really cool. Immediately, these feel a lot bigger than the original Switch. So I'll pull the Joy-Con off of this guy here, just so you guys can see as a comparison. This one is the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee one. This is the new Nintendo Switch 2. You guys can just see the size difference there, just slightly bigger. And it feels pretty good in the hand too. You know, it's going to be able to be gripped like this if you decide to play that way, which I think is really cool. So really exciting stuff there. So let's go ahead and take this other one out here. This one is going to be the blue one. So this is going to be the blue, and this one here is the orange. So let's put those to the side there. We're going to take out the tablet, which is going to be the next exciting thing that we have here. And this immediately feels so much bigger than the Switch or the Switch OLED. So look at that. That is immediately just a lot bigger of a device there. So that is just a lot bigger of a device there. Boom, we have the Switch 2 logo there in the back, and we have the little kickstand here as well too. So that is really, really cool. That's really cool. We'll go ahead and we'll put the magnetic Switch Joy-Con into it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that feels really good. That feels really good. We'll put this other one. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at that device right there. All right. Now, in comparison, you know, that is the brand new Nintendo Switch 2. In comparison, I have the Switch OLED right here. This is the very dusty Switch OLED here that we have. So you see that in comparison, that is the Switch OLED. And you guys can see here that that is the Switch 2 right there. So Switch OLED and Switch 2 comparison here. Here's the original Switch. You guys can see there, that is the original Switch. You know, definitely just a lot bigger there with the Switch 2. This one definitely gives off more size. And then for a final comparison, we have the Switch Lite back here as well too. So look at that. That is the Pokemon Sword and Shield Switch Lite, and that Switch Lite basically fits inside of the screen there. So that is pretty crazy. Looking at another couple of things, guys, is we'll just kind of look inside the box here. We'll just see a few different things coming out. Again, as time goes on, I'm sure you've kind of seen everything that comes in the box already. But, you know, hey, here is the HDMI cable. There is the Joy-Con straps there, which are really cool. And inside, we're going to get our doggo-friendly Joy-Con holder there. Pretty, looking good. And then we're going to have our dock down here. We're going to have our dock down here as well, too. And the dock feels really, really nice. Look at that. That is the dock as well, too. You guys see inside there in the back here. And this one is going to flip open. Boom. And we have our AC adapter, HDMI out. This one's going to be really fun. So this is really, really cool. Love feeling brand new hardware on the first day. That feels really cool. And then we have our brand new AC adapter as well too. We have the not HDMI, we have the USB, and then we have our power cable. So it looks like, as opposed to the original Switch where it was all one piece and connected, it looks like this one instead has opted for a USB that goes into this. I don't know how I like that because these tend to get pulled out just depending. As opposed to the Switch 1, it's all one piece. But this is supposed to be a different wattage than the original Switch as well too. So that is the Switch 2 unboxing here. Again, there is the Nintendo Switch 2 right there, feeling absolutely fantastic. We'll have more videos coming here soon. As of right now, I just want to get into the Switch 2. I'll have some videos coming up to where we'll look at the UI, we'll look at the theme, other things. We'll get this kind of set up with our capture card, but at least for now, that is the Nintendo Switch 2. Looking all kinds of good there. And yeah, we'll get our memory card inside of this and we'll get everything all set up. Thank you guys so much for joining this really quick unboxing video for the Nintendo Switch 2. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. And we'll see you guys on the next video. All right, my friends. Peace.